a remarkable milestone that marks years of dedication, growth, and excellence across the Bearys Knowledge Campus. Graduation Day is always a celebration. It marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the beginning of a new, more uncertain yet promising chapter in life. It is indeed an honor to be a part of this dignified and special event. On behalf of the entire Bearys Knowledge Campus family, I extend a hearty welcome to its august gathering. Prayer should be the key of the day and lock of the night. To invite divine blessings upon this day, may I now request the invocation team of BIT to lead us into prayer. Kindly rise.
पर चले और बदी से टले ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। ए मालिक तेरे बंदे हम, ऐसे हो हमारे करम। नेकी पर चले और बदी से टले ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। ए मालिक तेरे बंदे हम। ये अंधेरा घना छा रहा, तेरा इंसान घबरा रहा। घबरा रहा, हो रहा बेखबर, कुछ न आता नजर, सुबह सूरज छुपा जा रहा है। तेरी रोशनी में जो दम, तो अमावस को कर दे पूनम। एक ही पर चले और बदी से टले ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम। ए मालिक तेरे बंदे हम। और बदी से टले ताकि ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम, ताकि हंसते हुए निकले दम.
At Bearys, we have made remarkable strides in transforming our institutions into world-class centers of learning. The legacy that began in 1906 with the visionary grandfather of our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Syed Muhammad Beary, has flourished through generations, committed to imparting quality education while nurturing values of purity of heart and clarity of mind in every student. Let us now take a moment to witness this inspiring journey through a documentary film featuring our flagship institutions, BIT and Bearys.
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held.
Journeys through this alumni documentary video.
Eragati from NITK Suratkal, former director of MNIT Jaipur, Mr. Rohit Bhatt, founder of Robosoft, Mr. Syed Muhammad Beary, Chairman, Bearys Academy of Learning, Mr. Abdul Rahman, President of our Cody Group of Institutions, Dr. Asif Beary, Trustee of our Bearys Group of Institutions, Architect Khalil Razak Sheikh, Principal of Beads, Dr. Aziz Mustafa, Principal, Bearys Institute of Emerging Sciences, Professor Prithviraj, Director, BIT Polytechnic, heads of various departments, faculty members and staff of BIT, Beads, BIES, BIT Polytechnic and Bearys PU College, parents and my dear graduates, press and media staff, all guests and invitees, I am honored to be the part of this splendid 13th graduation day of Bearys Institute of Technology, 9th that of BIT Polytechnic, 6th that of Beads and first maiden that of BIES. Good morning once again to each and every one of you present here. Every year our institution is honored to host many remarkable and compassionate individuals who inspire and enlighten our graduates on their special day. These distinguished guests play a vital role in shaping the future of our alumni who continue to excel and make us proud. On behalf of Bearys Institute,
and I mean it because of number of reasons. Number one, to have met Syed Saab. My relationship with him is 4 days old. I had never met him. I met him only yesterday evening. And drive from the airport to the hotel. And this morning, I realized I haven't met a person like him. And that is not what is said. But I told myself that if I was a woman, I would like to marry him. Ma'am, don't feel bad. He is such an incredible visionary, a man with huge heart and ability. And therefore, it's my privilege, Syed Saab, to be here with the students, with the faculty, and in the campus. Before I start my presentation, which is slightly odd presentation for this audience, let me make 3 observations. Number 1 is this. One of the most important things that has happened to us as mankind, one of the most important things that we learn is that save tiger, save lion, save birds, save rivers, save Amazon, save Ganges, save Himalayas, and with climate change, save the world, this beautiful planet. Question that comes up to me all the time is, what has happened to us 6 feet, 5 feet 6 inch human being, and we become such huge destroyers? Why have we become destroyers of environment, destroyers of forests, destroyer of birds, destroyer of wildlife? And we got to think about it every single day ourselves, that we have become destroyers. And we have got to reconvert ourselves. We have got to become creators. And a campus like this makes you creator. And I'm very happy that this campus has this huge ability to inspire this creativity. This is number 1. I was listening to the presentation today, and I heard something which took me back approximately 65 years. When I was a student of architecture in Ahmedabad, the SEPT University. And I was fighting an election, students' election. And I wrote a manifesto. And I came across this manifesto just last year in the old books. And what I wrote was this, that this campus is not to create good architects, successful architects, or fashionable architects. This campus must create leaders of the society. And I'm very glad that is what was spoken today, that this campus is not to create good professionals, good technologists, good architects and good engineers. This campus is to create good leaders. And this society badly needs good leaders. So that's the second thing. And my third thing, sir, is a request to you. I request, and this is the funny thing, take one of the caps and put it in my head. The reason is I don't have a degree. And my wife last 60 years tell me I don't have a degree. So if I had to I'm 83 years old, there is no way to go back to the college. But I thought if I had to get a degree, I will get it from this campus. And I'll get it from a man like Syed Saab. So please give me degree, please take photograph, send it to my wife and tell her that I have a degree. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, you have one companion also. I'm also a school dropout. I never had a degree, so you have to give me that degree on my
To that. So, sorry. Of electrification, nothing. Words I'm using are this: love, care, compassion, affection, togetherness, and giving. This is what converts a house into a home. Number 2, it's a place This is very important. Where a family is born, where values are shaped, and where culture germinates. This is a place where values are born, where family is created, and where culture happens. It's a cradle of the humanity. A person is not only born and dies here, a society gets created in the house. Society is created in the house, not only person is born, because we become neighbors, we become society. And of course, there is many more things I won't have the time to go through, but basically what I'm saying is this. Housing is not only a national challenge. Housing is a societal challenge, something that we talk about, and this campus is trying to do that. Okay. If you're talking about slums, you're going to be talking about cities, because we are talking about slums in cities, and I'm going to tell you in 1 minute what cities are. You may not have heard about this. The cities are engines of economic growth. There is no question about it. They're crucible of culture and art. They're repository of technology. They are a source of knowledge, power, and creativity. They're recipient of global investment. They reflect modernity, progress, vitality, and dynamism. And last resort of hope of people trying to escape rural poverty. Cities are all this. And everyone wants to live happily in cities. Question is, how many live happily? Sir, this is the word you used to me in the morning. How many live happily in our cities? And I'm saying, very few live very happily. A large number of them live in stress, and a very, very large number of them live in distress. So this is the story of our cities in terms of what they produce and give. Now, this is something very important, and I think all the students should learn it. It's a simple thing. And Sayed Saab, you should remember this. This is the meaning and importance of cities. Cities occupy just 2% of the world's land, just 2%. They account for 70% of the world's GDP. 70%, 2% of the land. They consume 75% of world's resources. And they throw 75% of world's waste in the environment. And therefore, cities are diabolic. They are Jekyll and Hyde. On the one side, they produce growth. On the other side, they create enormous problems of sustainability. And therefore, there is no overall sustainability without urban sustainability. Therefore, if your cities are not sustainable, the world will not be sustainable. This is the story. Only 2%. And it will become 5% and 10% in the next 100 years. But just imagine if we are not sustainable, what will happen? I think this is a very important statement. This is from Habitat 2, which is world's biggest meeting that takes place every 10 years, which says, as we approach the new millennium, the world stands at a veritable crossroads in history. Urbanization holds out both the bright promise of an unequal future and grave threat of an unparalleled disaster. Cities could be a great promise, cities could be a great disaster. And what it will be depends on what we do today. If we do not look after our cities well, if we do not plan well, if we don't allow them to become more equitous, we are waiting for a disaster. And in the Indian context, this is a good question to ask. In the Indian context, is revolution in urban problem solving visible anywhere? Because UN Habitat said, if you want to save our cities, if we want our cities to be better, we require a revolutionary way of approaching cities. And I'm asking this question, is there anywhere revolution visible in our way we approach city? And answer is no. Ganges is being cleaned for 40 years. 74th Constitutional Amendment happened 32 years ago. Dharavi development work is going on for last 35 years. And we must remember that not only there is no revolution and urban problem solving, there is a huge problem of what is happening. Now, I wanted to kind of come back and tell you very briefly in 1 minute, what is India's urbanization? Can you move to the next slide? You'll be very surprised, Saad Saab, that in 1961, 51, immediately after the independence, India had just 62 million people in cities. 62. In 2011, we have 372 million. And in 2050, we would have 820 million people living in cities. In a period of 100 years, huge growth that is taking place in urbanization. Now, this is a very interesting slide that I would like you to look at. And this is in order to understand what is the problem to double India's urban population with a small base of 25 million. Second doubling happened in 26 years. Third doubling happened in 20 years. And the fourth doubling is happening in 17 years with a very big base. And this is the diagram. This is the doubling, this is the doubling, this is the doubling. The point I'm trying to make is this, that if we do not understand the nature of the challenge, we won't be able to go anywhere. And these three images that I'm giving you tells us what are we doing with our cities. My first image is Mumbai. It's the finance capital of the country. And it has more people living in slums than ordinary housing. Finance capital of the country. And more people living in slums than ordinary house. It's a wealth capital of the country. Delhi is the political capital of the country. And its air is so polluted that they say it's not even livable. It's not healthy to live there. And then third, we have Varanasi, the spiritual, religious capital of India. And its river Ganges, our mother, is so polluted that for the last 40 years, we are trying to clean it. If your finance capital, if your political capital, if your religious capital is in this condition, what would you have done with your Porbandars and your Barabankis? Story I'm saying is this, that we have a huge problem in how we are managing our cities. Now, I have finished about 15 minutes of my time. And I've not even started. But can I take 5 minutes more, sir? Okay. Huh? Okay. But let me kind of tell you a story of slums. 1 billion people, 1,000 million people live in slums in the world. And that is because of rapid urbanization, rapid industrialization. And they have limited access to water, health services, education. They live in very poor condition, basically speaking. And this particular, and India situation is even worse. We have something like 130 million people living in slums by statistics that came out in 2011. And these people are living in what I call dehumanizing conditions. That is, a large number of people live in poor conditions, without water, without sanitation, without toilets, without electrification, without education, without trees, without open spaces. So that you know all that. So, but it is not that country has not done anything. I have a whole list of things that country has done. I won't go into it, but government of India is very active, one of the most active anywhere in the world in terms of finding solutions. Now I move to my basic presentation, a 20-point formula that I have evolved over a period of last 30, 40, 50 years. And what is this? When I say slums are solvable, I'm not talking about housing, I'm not talking about technology, I'm not talking about resources, I'm talking about something else. I'm talking about attitudinal shift. I'm saying eliminating poverty and slums require a massive paradigm shift in thinking about and acting towards the poor.
HOD Department of Civil Engineering to read out the names of the graduates of Civil Department. I request our esteemed guest,
Good afternoon,
Dr. Uday
everyone.
Kumar.
It's a proud moment for the Department of Civil Engineering to honor our graduates. Now I invite our graduates to come forward and receive their certificates. Starting with Abdul Qadir Muhammad Zidan, Abdul Marsuk, Abdul Rahman Zulfiqar Ali, Abdullah Tanvir, Bima Bai, Fatima Rafsa, Junaid KK, Manjula, Shabana, Zaid. On behalf of Anas KK, I would like to invite his father to receive the certificate in his absence. Congratulations to all.
Thank you, sir. I request Professor Sinan, HOD, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to read out the names of the graduates of Computer Science Department. I request our esteemed guest, Architect Kriti Shah, to honor the graduates.
So very good morning all. Now I call upon the graduates of Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I really request them to come in order and collect the certificates. Starting from the UG order, Abdul Afreed, Ahmad Nihad, Amna Kausar, Aisha B. Suhana, Aishat Farhana, Aisha Zabiba, Aishatul Fahiza, Fahima Banu, Fatima Afifa, Fatima Rashida NK, Geeta PS, Hafsa Taj Qureshi, Isamuddin Afreed, Mafaz Fatima K, Muhammad Mufiz, Muhammad Mujib Bhagwan, Manohar Kumar, Shoaib Hussain, Muhammad Razi, Muhammad Sahad, Muhammad Usman Gani Yasir, Muhammad Anas, Muhammad Arshad, Muhammad Nihal Sheikh, Muhammad Rashid, Mohammad Shah Alam PV, Mohammad Shamlan, Mohammad Radin, Nabil, Muzat Parvind Mullah, Rafia Mehka, Rashik Ahmed, Mohammad Isham, Shad Ahmed, Sheikh Muzammil Ahmed, Tanzir Rahman, Munawwar, Sarfaraz, and Shaheem. Congratulations to all the UG graduates of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. Shakil Ahmed, Shazil Ali, Suma, Swabira, Saida Uda Shah, Saida Zunubia, Tasmiya Banu, Tasina N, Zainab Manal A, Muhammad Munawar. Starting with the PG section of Computer Science and Department, Mr. Abubakar Siddiq, Hazar Amma, Saramat Shamshida, and Suhana Banu. I request all the audience to give the round of applause. Kindly encourage them. Kindly encourage everyone. This is a very proud moment to all of us. So once again, congratulations to all the UG and PG Department of Computer Science Engineering. Thank you, graduates. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I now request Dr. Abdullah Gubi, HOD Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, to read out the names of the graduates of EC Department. I request the Honorable Chairman, Mr. Syed Mohammad Beary, to honor them.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to 2021 batch. Now I call upon the names who will be receiving the certificates and the mementos. First, Adil Nazira Gundigi. Abdul Rahman, yes. Aman Sharif. Arshi Nara. Ashfiya Aisha. Aisha Sania. Bibi Fatima. Muhammad Fidan. Gautam BS. Haris Khan. Zainul Abuddin. Khatijatul Fida. Muhammad Rizwan, on his behalf, his parents will be receiving the certificate. Muhammad Arshak P. Muhammad Asad PJ. Muhammad Hafiz. Muhammad Shawaf. Muhammad Ashraf. Muhammad Fahim. Muhammad Tahsin. Muhammad Aftab. Muhammad Mahshuk. Muhyiddin Fazal. Nabila Urf Asma Banu. Nida Sadaf. Pawan Bhajandri. Ravi. Sania Banu. Sania K.A. Sania Nidha. Shahzadi Begum. Shobha. Tazmiya. Zikra Fatima. Katija Maher Jabin.
The audience are requested to cheer the graduates as they are receiving their certificates. Kindly cheer up the graduates.
Congratulations to once again to all.
I now request Dr. Vasant Kumar, HOD of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, to read out the names of the graduates of the Mechanical Department. And I request our Honorable Trustee, Mr. Abdul Rahman, and President of Bearys Group of Institutions, Kodi, to do the honor.
Good afternoon. Now I would like to announce graduates of Mechanical Engineering Department, starting from Amanullah CH, Ayan Akhtar, Muhammad Nabil, Main Sal, Mishpa Muhammad, Muhammad Mustafa, Muhammad Isham, Prajwal, Syed Ramiz KR, Sheikh Ahmad Aman, Umar Farooq, Abdul Samad A, Muhammad Azharuddin, Muhammad Aflal, Suleiman Yakub Mullah, from PG, Drita Kumar, Abhilash. Let them collect. With this, wish you good luck for your future endeavors. Good luck and God bless.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Hannat, HOD of Bachelor of Computer Science Applications, BIES, to read out the names of the graduates of BCA. I request Dr. S.I. Manjur Basha, Principal of BIT, to honor them.
Good wishes. I am delighted to announce the names of BCA graduates for the year 2024-25. Mohammad Shahid, Nafisat Misriya, Mohammad Ansaf, Mohammad Sabik, Mohammad Taskeen, Mohammad Siraj, Mohammad Saneem, Moeddin Shaifullah, Nafisatul Misriya, Aisha Suhana, Sumaya, Ismail Zulfan, Mohammad Anwar Shamun, Mohammad Anas Hamid, Fatimatul Farana, Mohammad Salauddin Nauzim, Mohammad Zahir, Ismail Ashfaq, Mohammad Akeem, Abdul Alfaz Ahmad, Mohammad Uzaif, Aishat Zumana, Samia Banu, K. Mustaq Ahmad, Muhammad Zaheen, Muhammad Bilal, Amina Asna, Munas, Muhammad Rahis, Sheikh Hassan Razi, Fatimatur Rasina, Ismail Nihan, Ahmad Ajmal, Moeddin Hijaz, Fatimat Shakira, Steffi Princess, Muhammad Shimak, Muhammad Naushad, Taskina Banu, Muhammad Ashir, Muhammad Swaroof, Muhammad Muzammil, Muhammad Sawan, Aishat Nishana, Aishatul Ansira, Muhammad Rahil, Muhammad Tahir, Hamid Fazal, Sipan, Faisal, Muhammad Shahad. Congratulations, students.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Malashri, HOD Department of Civil Engineering, BIT Polytechnic, to read out the names of diploma graduates of civil engineering. I request Architect Khalil Razak, Principal of BEATS, to honor them.
Good afternoon, everyone. Now I read out the names of Diploma in Civil Engineering students. Muhammad Zahid, Abdul Qadir Safwan, Adam Sinan, Ahad Ismail Kodi, Hassan Kaifuddin, Ibrahim Shihar K. Ismail Shafi, Muhammad Farhan, Muhammad Mustafa, Muhammad Rifad, Muhammad Shahir, Muhammad Siraj, Moidin Nasif, Muhammad Azim Abbas, Muhammad Swali, Swafa Fatima. Congratulations to all our proud graduates of 2025 batch. We wish you a great success in future journey.
I now request Professor Anas, HOD of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, BIT Polytechnic, to read out the names of the diploma graduates of Mechanical Engineering. I request Dr. Asif Beary, Trustee of the Bearys Group of Institutions, Kodi, to do the honor.
Good afternoon. Now I'd like to read out the names of awardees, BIT Polytechnic Mechanical: Abdul Rahman, Abu Bakar Ansar, Adil KM, Ahmed Mubin, Avit Dizoza, Muhammad Murshid, Ibrahim Shafil, Ibrahim Tasneem, Ibrahim Al-Muhad, Jazil Ahmed, K. Muhammad Naeem, Muhammad Marshad Ibrahim, Muhammad Safwan, Muhammad Naumanullah, Muhammad Afraz, Muhammad Arfan, Muhammad Azmal, Muhammad Afil, Muhammad Abdul Rashid, Muhammad Ashik, Muhammad Aswid, Muhammad Kaif, Muhammad Naeem, Muhammad Rais, Muhammad Rishal, Muhammad Shafiq, Muhyiddin Tansir, Mubashir Qadir, Muhammad Ismail Abbas, Muhammad Niyaf, Muhammad Farhan.
Thank you, Dr. Asif Beary, sir. I request Dr. Aziz Mustafa, Principal of BIS, to do the honor.
Muhsin Muhammad Anif, Nashad, Nauman Qadir, Sayyid Mair, Zamrid Umar, Abdul Nasir, Anwar Mitlaj, Mohammad Nasir, Mohammad Saad. Thank you and congratulations for all the graduates. Thank you.
An oath is a solemn promise, often invoking a divine witness. May I call upon Dr. Aziz Mustafa, Principal of BIES, to administer the oath to the graduates. Graduates are requested to kindly rise.
Students, get back to your place. Yeah. Please raise. Please raise.
Dear graduating students, please note this. Your graduation day cap tassel should be on the right. Okay. Take your memoir. On the back side of frontal page, you have beads, Bearys and Beatian solemn oath and supplication. Hold the book in the left hand. Stretch your right arm to the shoulder level. Repeat after me. O God, help me to be truthful in the face of the mighty and to refrain from speaking ill in order to gain the applause of the weak. O God, should you give me wealth, do not take away my happiness. And should you give me might, do not take away my wisdom. O God, teach me to love others as I love myself, and teach me to judge myself as I judge others. O God, do not curse me with arrogance, should I be successful, nor with despair and hopelessness should I fail. O God, should you...
Prolific researcher with over 240 international publications, Dr. Yeragatti's work in renewable energy systems, power electronics and smart grids have been widely recognized. He has successfully guided 17 PhD scholars and supervised more than 50 MTech theses, nurturing a generation of accomplished engineers and researchers. He has led several prestigious government-funded projects worth 5 crores, supported by DST, MHRD and Spark, focusing on microgrids, solar energy and sustainable power technologies. He is an active senior member of IEEE and a life member of ISTE, SESI and IE, and continues to serve on multiple national committees including AICTE, NBA and the expert groups of NEP 2020 implementation. His contribution extends beyond academics as a mentor, administrator, and visionary in the field of technical education and renewable energy innovation. Today, we are privileged and honored to have Dr. Yeragatti with us to deliver the graduation day address. Sir, I kindly request you to address the gathering.
Your chairperson, Said Saab, is like a Mercury. Could you see him running around all the stage, being head of the system where he has hundreds of people around him running around, but he still takes care, bits and bytes of everything. A great personality, sir. I have attended a lot of convocations, addressed a lot of people, but this is with a difference. The environment is different, the slogans are different, the work culture is different. Graduates, please wake up. I think you got your degree. Salam mein to sahab ban gaya. But before that, you have to show your gratitude to your parents sitting that side, your teachers, your chairman, and the Beary Institute. Let us do it in a different, unique way. Are you ready for that? Because my professors were announcing you to clap. Clap is good for your health, energy. Early morning you can see in some parks and all, some oldies and some people simply clapping without anything. And others feel they are out of screws. But they are really doing the health work. So let us show our gratitude to our parents, our teachers in a different way. I'll show you how to do it. You can call it as your clap later. It is first 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You should be different, no? Let us start. Hello, all of you. Yes. There should be energy, man. You're already graduates. Okay, let me do my official duty of addressing you all a convocational address, the official one, and official, unofficial, bits and pieces later. Pardon me, sir, I've been given 10 minutes. I'll try to crub in that, and I'd like to address the students. Distinguished chief guests, guest of honor, Mr. Kirti Shah ji, Mr. Rohit Bhatt, Chairman, Beary Academy of Learning, Mrs. Said Mohammad Beary ji, Dr. Manjur Basha ji, Dr. Khalil Razak ji, Dr. Aziz Mustafa ji, Dr. Prithviraj ji, and if I don't miss Mr. Abdul and Mr. Latif, if I'm not wrong. Other distinguished members of the Governing Council, academic faculty, staff members, persons from media, invited guests, and important all, dear graduating beautiful girls and smart boys, and their beautiful and intelligent beloved parents. It's a great pleasure and honor to be amongst you on the momentous occasion of 13th, 6th, 1st and Polytechnic is 9th graduation ceremony of Cluster of Bearys Education Institutes. I am thankful to the administration of Institute for inviting me to this coveted occasion. Kirti Saab, Mangalore doesn't have a slum. And my students are exposed to what slum is. And you have put there in their mind, the people who live in slum are also human beings. We had one slum long back, it was called Chapati Nagar near Kulu's Bridge. And they were shifted. They have been given a place somewhere in Mulki called Lingapaya Kadu. After that, there are no slums, sir. Mangalore is slum-free city. Solmelu, Mangaluru, Namaskara, Karnataka. Can you hear me? Have energy, man. You got a degree certificate and your parents are there and the chairman and the rest of the people are so happy running around. Let me give the convocation address officially. Please bear with me. It should go to your mind. The 21st century is not so century what we were there. We never had mobile phone. We never had reels, Instagram, Facebook, nothing. The old ting phone, that too we have to stand in a queue to make a long distance calls or even to your parents. Whatever the connection we had was with heart, what is that called, Professor Mr. Butt? Telepathy, teletherapy. If you feel or talk or sense about your parents, somewhere your parents' message will come, beta kaise ho, beti kaisi ho, kya kar rahe ho, pad rahi ho, khel rahi ho. But this era is different. Everything is on the fingertips. There are so many of the fingertips also. The tambaku wale ghisse rehte hai. And your thing is different. You are a technology person, technology savvy. At the outset, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduates who are received certificates on this Solomon ceremony. Each one of you has crossed numerous hurdles in your journey of learning to reach this significant milestone through your dedication, pursuance, hard work, since the day you joined this program, and you have now emerged with flying colors. The technical knowledge, skills you have acquired, combined with the success you celebrate today, will undoubtedly open doors to the new opportunities and reward this years ahead. I wish you very success and happiness as you embark on your chosen career. You are the engineering professionals educated, trained, groomed in 21st century, a century defined by rapid technological progress and unprecedented innovation. The road ahead promises many decades of professional growth, advancement. Yet, as we stand in this new era, we also recognize the 21st century represents not only the great opportunities, but also formidable challenges for our engineers. In this address, I'd like to touch upon a few these emerging opportunities and the challenges with the hope that they will inspire your imagination, ignite your curiosity, and prepare you for the meaningful and impactful professional journey. My dear graduates, as you step out of the gate of this esteemed institute, remember that your degree is not just a certificate of achievement, it's a call of responsibility. The knowledge and the skills you have gained here must now be used to solve real-world problems, uplift communities, and contribute to the building a self-reliant, sustainable nation. Engineering today is not confined to machines, structures, and codes. It's about creating solutions that improve the lives and protect our planet. The scene of the planet is in your memory book, a green tree. That is more important. That is green. Your life should be like that way and your work should be that way. In the era marked by the rapid technological change, your adaptability, curiosity, ethical grounding will define your success for more than any single skill. Let integrity guide your innovations, compassion guide your leadership, pursuance guide your journey. Wherever life takes you, carry with you the values of hard work, humility, and the service that Bearys education institutions have installed in you. Congratulations once again, and may your future be filled with the purpose, achievement, and pride. In the 21st century, engineers aren't just problem solvers. They are creators of sustainable system and leaders of technological change. The ability to integrate mathematical precision, scientific reasoning, engineering creativity, with also addressing ethical, social, and environmental implications is what distinguishes truly a successful professional. Moreover, with the rapid advance in artificial intelligence, AI, data analytics, digital manufacturing, continuous learning has become essential. Engineers who embrace lifelong learning and stay attuned to global trends will find themselves better equipped to lead innovations in the areas like renewable energy, smart infrastructure, biotechnology, and automation. Dear friends, I hope that each one of you will acquire, master, and effectively apply competencies essential for your success in your career. Your dedication and achievement will not only bring personal fulfillment but also enhance the prestige and the visibility of engineering profession in the society at large. You are fortunate to be the part of Education Institute, a reputed institute with a legacy of 10th century old. I have written 5 decades. When I read the report, it's more than 1906 is a century old. Bearys Education Institutes has brought you everything what you wanted. I trust you have benefited from this, its best practices and curriculum, training, examinations, and today you are well equipped with strong foundation in the basics of engineering, science, architecture, and technology, competence in your chosen discipline, analytical, problem solving, design, and practical skills. Moreover, you have been trained to face the competitive professional world where your abilities are evaluated in areas such as applying knowledge of mathematics, science, and engineering, analyzing and interpreting technical and economic data, designing systems and processes to meet specific needs, solving practical problems, and living modern tools and AI technology along with the effective communication skills. I am confident that these abilities will help you advance rapidly towards your goal in the engineering profession. Challenges in 21st century. The increased influence of the science and technology on society. In this knowledge era, engineering professionals face several challenges. Rapid development in science and technology and resulting obsolescence of the old practices. Governing demand for IT-based solutions. Globalization and higher personal mobility. Raising social environment concerns. Knowledge becoming a major driver for the national progress. To navigate these challenges, additional competencies are essential. The ability to anticipate and manage change, independent learning and adaptability, expertise in IT and artificial applications, AI applications, knowledge of environmental and energy issues, commitment to continuing education and lifelong learning. Beyond technical skills, professional excellence demands mastery of rational, logical, and objective thinking, decision making aligned with the public safety, effective communication, personal management, and leadership, and spirit of teamwork, tolerance, and patience. Society also expects engineers to uphold ethical responsibilities, disclose risks to the public safety or the environment properly, avoid and disclose conflicts of interest, understand the applications and consequences of technology, undertake tasks if only you are qualified, offer honest technical reviews and acknowledge contributions of others and provide realistic assessments. Mastering these competencies will not only lead to personal success but also enhance the prestige and visibility of the engineering profession in society. Today, India, the world, we are facing numerous challenges. Environmental degradation, water scarcity, energy demands, transportation bottlenecks, security concerns, both physical and cyber, affordable housing, communication gap, trade complexities. In addressing these issues, we must draw inspiration from our vision of our late President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and our Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. Their shared visions call upon us to build a new India, a nation proud of its rich heritage in science, technology, arts, culture, and languages, while also striving for excellence in innovation, research, and development. As engineers, it is our responsibility to transfer this vision into reality by applying knowledge with creativity, compassion, commitment. We can empower every citizen to realize his or her aspirations and contribute making India a fully developed nation. Let us pledge to work together towards a future defined by progress, inclusiveness, sustainable growth, and India that leads the world through its intellect, integrity, and innovation. Respected faculty members, distinguished guests, and my dear graduates, I missed all the heads of the departments and faculty members and the people with the non-teaching staff and others at the beginning. I am remembering them. Respected faculty members, it gives me immense pleasure to join you all in this momentous occasion today as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating engineers. Let us remind ourselves that the progress of our great nation depends on the power of knowledge, innovation, commitment our national missions like Skill India, Swachh Bharat, Digital India, Smart Cities, Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, Make in India, Startup India, Develop India can truly succeed only through high quality teaching education. As educators and mentors, it's our duty to inspire and guide our students so that they apply their learning to service of these national goals with the spirit of nationalism and vision of one India. Let us take pride in knowing that the engineering education leaves a permanent mark on one's life. The journey of an engineer is one of the constant learning, relentless curiosity, a never-ending quest to make things better, more efficient, more meaningful. The life of an engineer is indeed that of a lifelong student, always eager to learn, innovate, and improve the world around them. That's my official convocation. Let's become unofficial. There are some few suggestions, or I am nothing, I am just a teacher who can suggest you. Never forget your duties to your parents, your society, your country, and to your teachers. Nourish your body, mind, and heart every single day. The true growth is holistic. Your slogan, as Said Saab has written it, purity and clarity. Purity by heart, clarity by power. It tells everything. I think you can read what the slogan written there. That inspires you. Do not confuse success with excellence. Success is temporary, but excellence endures. Remember, both success and failures are transitory. What matters most is integrity, effort, and resilience. Keep faith in yourself, in the power of wisdom, the strength of honesty, and above all, in the grace of Almighty. The pledge what you have taken, every statement started with, "Oh God." That is what the faith you should have. And finally, the message to the graduates 2025. My heartfelt congratulations to the graduates of 2025.
This, as students, as graduating students, or as graduates rather, life is a marathon. Now today, where you sit, some of you might be, might have gotten really good offers in the campus, maybe 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh, I don't know what. Some of you might not have gotten anything, okay? And you might be feeling very happy, some people will be feeling very down, okay? But this is not, you're just starting your career, and what happens in 6 months or a year doesn't determine anything, because life is not a sprint, life is a marathon. And if you have done really well, try to sustain the momentum and try to achieve further. But if you are not, don't get disheartened and try to be persevering, have hope, have determination, and make sure that you keep trying till you succeed, okay? Because life is a marathon. Ultimately, what determines whether you have done it, been there, is when you have probably reached the age of 50, looking back and deciding, okay, what have I achieved, okay, what have I gained, what have I created, okay? This becomes very important. So any small successes, don't take it to your head. Failures, don't take it to your heart. Always persevere, and that's because life is a marathon. Second thing is, it's a lifelong friendships, right? Life is all about lifelong friendships, and some of the best friendships that people make is in your engineering college days, or in your graduation, or in your polytechnic, because this is the formative years of your life. You are just starting to mature, starting to excel, starting to experiment, okay? And the people the friendships that you make here are some of the best the relationship that you make outside your family, okay? So make sure that you nurture them, because these friendships are going to stay with you for the rest of your life, Okay, be it the most difficult days of your life, be it during the happiest days of your life. Okay, be it when you're starting a company, be it when you're changing your jobs. It's always this friendship that you're going to look back upon. So don't think that you have graduated, you have to carry on, and this is all behind you. Don't do that, because this phase is about lifelong friendships, and it had helped me tremendously in my journey. When during my entrepreneurial journey, when I was having down days, my friends would encourage me. When I was trying to fly too high, they used to bring me down to earth. And these are the people who will always have the good things about you in life. The last thing is be creators and dreamers, right? Be creators and dreamers, and I'll tell you why. When we were graduating 30 years ago, we grew up seeing our parents struggling and making ends meet and trying to give us education. It still happens, but it is not as dire as it was when we were. For us, survival was everything. Once we graduated, we had to go out there, earn and make money. Otherwise, there's no safety bank. Okay. Now, for most students, there is a safety bank. Okay. You don't have to be as paranoid about a job as we used to have. So this gives you a little bit of liberty to be more creative, to be dreamers. Okay. You shouldn't probably, as young graduates, always look at going and having a job. Don't be job seekers, be job creators, right? I was looking through your entire memoir, okay, just to see how many people want to be an entrepreneur. I noticed that at least 40% of the people in civil engineering department and architecture want to start something or to be an entrepreneur, which is very, very encouraging to see, because this has got to do with what we as a country are at this point in time. Okay, we are a 4 trillion economy. Okay, we are already the 4th largest economy in the world. Okay, and they say that in the next 40 years, India will go from 4 trillion to 40 trillion to become probably the 2nd largest economy in the world. Okay, and this is happening when you are in the prime of your life, right? And there is no better time than this for you to go out in the world and be creative and be dreamers, because India is a land of problems. We had Professor Kirti Shah talk about it. Professor Yergati also talked about it. We are a land of problems. Okay. Now problems create opportunities for enterprising people. Okay. Because why? We got 1.4 billion people to make happy in this country, and as we prosper, that creates a lot of opportunity for enterprising people amongst you to not just seek jobs, but also create jobs and help.
Responsibility as a member of Civil Engineering Association, and his major project was selected for presentation at the Karnataka State Council for Science and Technology, and his mini project on automated irrigation system received great appreciation for his innovation and practical relevance. Currently, he is employed at Bearys Properties and Development Private Limited, Chennai. His dedication, discipline and positive attitude truly make him a deserving recipient of the Best Outgoing Student Award. Give a huge round of applause to Mr. Abdul Rahman Zulfikar. Mr. Abdul Rahman Zulfikar Ali is the best outgoing student from the Department of Civil Engineering. I kindly request the audience to cheer them up. Now from Computer Science and Engineering.
why I will always look up to him. He showed me that true leadership isn't about being the smartest person in the room, it's about being the person who ensures the room is accessible to everyone. Now that spirit passes to you. You are the builders, the problem solvers, and the architects of the future. The world needs your unique skill set, and it needs your empathy. My grandfather's favorite writer, Rumi, captured this idea beautifully. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Class of 2025, you now have the tools to practice your own form of service. Let the beauty of your design be the good you do for others. Go forward, build ethically, serve tirelessly, and make the world a more equitable place. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I now request our Honorable Chairman, Mr. Syed Mohammad Beary, to deliver the presidential address.
I begin in the name of God, the most merciful and benevolent. Before I say a few words, I request every one of you to stand up in memory of our dear student, Fatima Taskeen, who passed away on June 18, 2025. I knew her. She was a great student, great human being. Unfortunately, she is not with us now. So let us take a 1 minute silence prayer, and we'll pray to God that may God bless her and grant her highest place in heaven. Thank you. Respected Chief Isab, my dear friend Bhatji and Sudey Kumar, all our principals of various institution, faculty member, students, and the parents. You have waited for all this time. Please wait for another 5 more minutes at the max. Graduation day is always for me a celebration and separation. Celebration because you have completed your 4 and 5 years and you are now become engineers, architects, and graduates. And the separation because it is a time for celebration and separation, because now we will not get an opportunity to meet you often. Last 2.5 years, various people have spoke about how to make life successful. Even they have not spoken also, I know for sure you are all intelligent people. Our BATians, our BEADS student, and our BI student, you are all intelligent, you are smart, and I am sure, I have no doubt whatsoever that you are going to make it successful for yourself, for your family, and for everybody. What I am going to tell you about the other aspect, because in life, I have seen there are 2 types of examination. One is called examination of boards. There is a SSLC examination, which is the 10th examination. There is a 12th examination. Now you have completed your degree examination. These are all examination of board. I would like to tell you about examination of life. I feel that is very important in the 21st century. Otherwise, you imagine, for a silly reason, the brothers, sister, parents are all watching a TV program. Sister wanted one particular program, which brother said we'll see it later, and that sister goes to the room and she commits suicide. There are cases a friend of a pastoral student. He got 98%, which is a fantastic mark, but his friend got 99%. With that, he couldn't control that pressure. He jumped in front of a moving rail and he committed suicide. What is the use of all that degree, all that imagination, when we cannot manage our basic life? How grateful you are, because this life is not ours. We were not there. I was not there 67 years back. I will not be there any second, any moment. So that means my life is not my life. I'm a custodian. God has given me this life. And what for? The essence of life is help the others. Help the others. Nothing more, nothing less, my friend. Because what we need to get, God is already destined. What we have to get, we will definitely get. But what we need to do as a human being, think of others. So I will tell you, because in the examination of board, question paper is the same. Correct? Each one will get a different question paper? No. You all get the same question paper, and more or less your answer also practically the same. You may change some words, you may change how you coin the words and the preamble and all that, but prima facie question is the same, answer is the same. But in the examination of life, every question paper is different for each person. There is no similarity. Every person carrying their own question paper. When the question is separate, special, naturally answer cannot be the standard. So what is that question? What is that question? I would like to talk to you people, and I'm sure it will come to your support in your long career. First aspect of question of the examination of life is, whatever we are, be truthful. Speak the truth. Come what may, always speak the truth. That is what we said about Satyameva Jayate. We will always say very simply, truth will always prevail upon. It is beyond that. That Satya is God. So always speak the truth. And if somebody entrusted with you something, be the trustworthy of that entrustment. Always the custodian of that trust. The third aspect, be always just and fair. Be always just and fair. Knowingly or unknowingly, if you get some unfair benefit, always say that no, it is not correct, it is not right. Because in this world of Kali Yuga, the fair things will not stand. How can an unfair thing can stand? It will never stand. The fourth aspect, always be generous. It is always giving. It is not taking. God likes the person whose hand is above. Always giving. And that giving should not be like, the American style of corporate social responsibility. I don't believe in that. Corporate social responsibility, you try to make success, some hook or crook, and then you try to take care of the have-nots. I think for India, it should be individual social responsibility. It is not CSR, sir, it is ISR. Individual social responsibility. You have 1,000, give 100 rupee. You have 100 rupee, give 10 rupee. You have 10 rupee, give 1 rupee. Always give. ಆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಪದ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ತನಗೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಪರರಿಗೆ, ಗುಟ್ಟೊಂದು ಹೇಳುವೆ ಪುಟಾಣಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು ತನಗೆ ಬಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಪರರಿಗೆ. Always we should give. And giving should always be there. Then respect the nature, this environment. You imagine God has created all this for the benefit of a human race. And what we have done? The fact is, we have not inherited this beautiful world from our grandparents. We have in fact borrowed it from our grandchildren. So it is our bonded duty to ensure that we respect the nature. And everyone should have that empathy and sympathy. You know, we are so blessed, honestly, my friend. At this moment, in 5 square kilometers of this vicinity, there are thousands of people who wanted to study engineering or diploma or different, classes, and they wanted to graduate. But they don't have that, empowerment. They don't have the resources to support. So when God has supported us, you should be always thankful. Always thankful. It is always count the blessings. Not, I don't have that, I don't have this. God doesn't like it. And I must tell you, one unique way of getting things done by the God is always, you must use it as if that, you must always praise the God. God, you have given me such a beautiful eyes and ears and heart and, heart beating and everything is there. I have my father, I have my mother, my sister, beautiful this location, the neighbor, and the beautiful nation. No nation can come close to India, my friend. That's the reason it is Allama Iqbal said then, Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. So this is in this 21st century, you have a great opportunity. Honestly, you got a fantastic opportunity. Make use of it. As Mr. Bhatt said, don't be the job seeker. You must be the job provider. And, success will never come without sacrifice, as my dear, alumni mentioned. No sacrifice, no success. And there is no shortcut other than hard work, perseverance, determination, and that commitment. There is no shortcut in life. At least I never see. And in life, try to, when you work or when you do business, you always work beyond the call of the duty. If you get a job, it is not that 9 to 6. You must work beyond the call of the duty. I was really astonished when I came to know yesterday with our Kirti Shasa. Can you imagine 83 years young he is, and he tells me that I work even today minimum 13 hours a day. I left him at 8 o'clock, after having early dinner, and morning, 6 o'clock early morning, he went to Tanveer Bavi for viewing the beach and enjoying that, beachfront. And one other aspect, whether you are a businessman, whether you are whether you're going to get a job or whatever, try to do something beyond that. Get connected with your village. See which is your government school near to your school, near to your home, or en route, whatever. Try to go to that school first. Which is your first school where you did your primary? Go to that school. Try to teach them, help them. That is all making life really meaningful. Otherwise, what is this world? At the end of the day, my friend, the life is nothing more than 6 by 3 by 2. You may wonder, what is this 6 by 3 by 2? If I tell the second one, you will understand clearly. For a personality like Amitabh Bachchan, it could be 7 by 3 by 2. For a personality like Amir Khan, it is 5 by 3 by 2. For a person like me, it is 6 by 3 by 2. That's the end. Nothing more, nothing less. Then what we are going to leave behind. The legacy, what we are going to leave behind, that matters. And that is all we need to work. That is all we need to work. So, ultimately, once again, I appeal to you, don't look for shortcut. Be always hardworking, ready to sacrifice, and have a big heart, magnanimity, have a big heart, and always pray to God. Always pray to God. The greatest power on earth, the greatest weapon with us is a prayer. Prayer can move the mountain. So be good. And one last thing I want to tell you. We are all religious, whichever the religion we may be, but we are all religious people. We need to raise the bar. From religious, we must become spiritual. The spirituality is most important. In the spirituality, when it comes to spirituality, then there is no, religion or caste or creed and things like that. That is how my granddaughter Mariam Sarah said that my favorite poet is, Rumi. Rumi is one beautiful sentence I want to say, then I want to close my talk. He said, lamps are different. He said, lamps are different, but light is the same. After learning all the religion, then he summarized the whole thing, and he said, the lamps are different, but the light is the same, and it comes from beyond. What a beautiful saying, sir. So I pray to God Almighty to make our effort easy, make our journey meaningful, virtuous, and successful for this world and hereafter. Good luck, God bless, thank you.
We have one alumni video that will be played now. The student is in China, so he's watching there from China, and that is why only 2 minutes video we will be playing. He has given us a message, so let us all have a look into it.
My name is